Just making these videos over the past couple of hours, I really feel my traps and my neck start to tighten up. Kind of got this kyphotic kind of lean forward, which is natural when you're looking at a computer, when you're typing especially. So the antidote to this that I find really works well is an exercise called a Doorway Pec Stretch. So if you've got a doorway, you can do it. Troy's going to demonstrate it to you right now. I think it'll really help you. Have a look.
Now, one simple thing that you can do anywhere at home or at work is an exercise called the Doorway Pec Stretch. And it's just called the Doorway Pec Stretch because it's usually done within the frame of the door, but all you need really is any wall or anything that is flat and upright, and you can perform this great stretch, which is going to get some length back into our shoulders, okay, and allow us to get out of that rounded position. To perform this Doorway Pec Stretch, what we want to do is achieve this position of, think of a 90-degree angle here, where our elbow is the same line as our shoulder, elbow is bent at 90 degrees. We're trying to get in and open up your chest here in this stretch. So hold onto a wall, hold onto the frame of the door. In this example, I've got my right arm up here. What you do is you then secure that up against the doorway, put your right foot forward, and try and think about stretching and leaning your body away from your arm here, right? And you're going to feel a really good, deep sensation here through your chest. And this is going to allow us to keep that flexibility in our shoulder from there. So we're going to hold it for 30 seconds, and then you slowly come back out of it, okay, and then perform the other side. So one thing to think of is, again, this elbow at the same height as our shoulder, okay, making a 90-degree angle here. Rest the arm up against the door frame, and then you want to think, if I've got my left arm here, I want to go towards my right. If I have my right arm up here, I want to go towards my left. Trying to stretch the opposite way to the arm that's up here to try and get into this tightness through the chest and allow us to have better shape there. Now, sitting is not inherently bad at all. As human beings, we have the capacity to move our body in a myriad of ways. The problem is that we spend too much time in this one shape and not enough time in any other shape, not enough time getting out of it. And as a result, we lose the ability to move out of it or to go into other positions, and that's where we end up getting sore. The remedy for this then is to spend as much time as you can each day doing the things that are the opposite of sitting down. So for example, with the shoulders here, we tend to sit at our desk rounded like this here, focusing on our screen, not thinking about our general posture. We want to do things whereby we are exposing our body to the exact opposite of it, so we don't lose that ability to do it when we want to do it in the future. So add the Doorway Pec Stretch into your daily routine, okay, and you'll notice some significant improvements in flexibility and mobility throughout your shoulder in no time.
I think you'll agree there's nothing better than getting rid of neck pain. Another video I'd like you guys to watch is an interview I did with Michael Mosley, the late, great Dr. Michael Mosley. It was his last long-form interview. We talk all things health, and a lot of this channel's about mobility, avoiding pain through the body, but also eating well is another way to get rid of inflammation. I hope you enjoy it. Check it out.